Hey, what's up guys? It's Ivan, and in this video I want to show you the 7 ways you can scale your Microsoft ad campaigns so that you can take your profitable campaigns to the next level. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so you get notified when I release more videos like this, giving you little bits and pieces of information and tips and tricks how to make money online, all right? With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. So your scaling tip number 1 with Microsoft Ads is to increase your budget. So here we have a campaign, for example, SteelBite Pro with a budget of $88 per day. Now, what I don't recommend you do is that you don't increase the budget too fast, too soon. What I suggest is you increase your budget by 15% every 4 days. And the reason for that is if you increase your budget too fast, too soon, Microsoft isn't really going to know how to best spend the budget, and it's just going to spend your budget on random people. As far as I know, in my experience and other people's experiences, what ends up happening is you end up expanding your whole budget very quickly and you actually start seeing less sales. So what I suggest from experience is to increase it very slowly, 15% every 4 days. And if you're trying to get to a certain number, let's suppose you want to increase your budget from $88 to $200 per day, there's going to be exponential growth, right? So 15% of 88 is going to be a certain number, but then after you increase it, and let's say it's, I don't know, $100 per day, 15% of 100 is going to be more than 88, right? So you're going to see exponential growth in your budget. It's going to be faster than you think, just not immediately. All right, so that's the scaling tip number 1. Scaling tip number 2 for how to scale your Microsoft ad campaigns is to add new locations. So as I usually show you guys in my videos, I usually start off by targeting the 5 tier 1 countries: US, Canada, United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia. However, there are more English speaking countries and there are actually more tier 1 countries as well. For example, Ireland is considered a tier 1 country and they speak English. I think 96% of the country speaks English. So you can target countries like that. There are other countries where they also speak English well, such as South Africa, for example. So you can go online and you can look up the countries with the highest percentage of English speakers and you can target those. So that is something you can do. You don't only have to target the tier 1 countries, you can target other tier 1 countries, and you can also even go down and try tier 2 countries. I would still suggest staying away from tier 3 countries. With those, I do have bad experiences. My spend goes up and the clicks are very cheap, but I'm really not seeing any sales. It's incredible. So give it a try if you're seeing success with the tier 1 countries. The third way you can scale your Microsoft ad campaigns is an extension of this location addition, and it's actually to add more languages. So what you can do is you can show your ads to people in other languages as well. The cool thing about this is that whenever you have a campaign, you can select the language you want to target, and it's only going to show your ads to people who speak that language. So you don't have to be afraid that you're going to show your ads in a certain language, in a certain country, and you don't have to worry that people won't understand it because you can actually target people who actually speak that language. So if you go to this campaign here, for example, for SteelBite Pro, for the campaign settings, if you scroll down here you can choose the language, right? So you can really show this ad in every single country in the world as long as people speak English. So you can go through all the tier 1 countries and add a few tier 2 countries based on, the extension to our scaling tip number 2. So in this example, we're using English, so you can safely show your ad in every single country in the world, and as long as the people speak English, only then they will see your ad. So what you can do is you can then expand this and create a different campaign in a completely different language. You would have to translate your ads. They will not be auto-translated for you, so you do have to maybe hire a professional translator who can correctly translate your ads for you, maybe create a different landing page if you have to, and you can show your ads to people who speak a different language. I know my affiliate manager from Max Bounty told me about an offer that was doing very, very well in Germany, in German, right? So I translated my landing page, I translated my ads, everything was in German. Granted, that campaign didn't do very well, but it is something you can try. It is a way for you to scale something that's working, because usually if your campaign isn't working, it's usually a combination of factors. Could be the offer, could be the landing page, could be the keywords, right? Could be the ads. But if you know your offer is doing well, then that's one factor that's already not included in one of the reasons for your campaign success. So that is something you could do. That is scaling tip number 3. Scaling tip number 4 for Microsoft Ads is to add more keywords or to loosen up your existing keywords. So here, for example, we have keywords such as what causes bad breath, ways to treat bad breath. Now, these are already broad, and I don't suggest you use broad ever, even in this example. So normally your keywords should be, let me quickly change them to what they should be, match types. We'll go from broad to, let's say, exact or phrase. Okay, let's say exact. So let's suppose you have exact match keywords. What you could do is you could create, you could pause those keywords, and then you can create another set of keywords that are phrase, for example. And that way you're gonna start seeing more clicks, more impressions, and possibly you'll get some more ideas for what works and what doesn't. Now, if you're not that lazy and you actually want to go in and do some research, you can do so by clicking on Tools and clicking on Keyword Planner. And then what you can do is just do keyword research. About 10% of searches on Google, for example, are completely new every day. So every day Google has 10% searches that have never been searched before. That means you guys can constantly have a stream of new keywords. So you can go into Keyword Planner, you can type this in, and then see ideas that are relevant to this, what causes bad breath. And then you can get those ideas and put those in the Keyword Planner, and so on and so forth. You can keep going non-stop, and you can keep adding more keywords. So that is one of the ways how you can scale your campaign. The 5th way to scale your Microsoft Ads campaign is to run a remarketing campaign. So if you guys have watched my video on remarketing, if you click on Tools, click on UET tag, you should be able to set up the conversion pixel on your site, and then you should be able to create a remarketing audience, and then you can target those people. So if you click on over here, audiences, you will be able to create an audience, and then once you create a campaign, you will actually be able to target those people, right? So that way you're also expanding your reach and not only focusing on cold traffic, but also focusing on warm traffic, people that already know your product. So that is one of the ways to scale your campaign as well. The 6th way to scale your Microsoft ad campaign is to add new networks. So if you go into settings here for any campaign, you will see options as to where your ads will be shown. If you scroll here to the bottom, so you actually have to go into the ad group settings. So if you click on ad group here and you select an ad group, let's say this one, cure tooth pain, and if you click on settings for this ad group, and here if you scroll down, no, where is it? Right here, ad distribution, okay? And you can choose to target the entire Microsoft advertising network or Microsoft sites and select traffic. So this option includes Microsoft sites and select partners. So if you initially had this option selected, you can go in and use this option then, which will show your ad on all Microsoft ad sites and their partners, right? So that is one of the ways for you to scale your campaign. If it's doing well, just try out new Microsoft sites and new partner traffic sites and see if that works for you. And last but not least, scaling tip number 7 for Microsoft ads is to try a different campaign type. So there are different campaign types you can do. You can do a search campaign, shopping campaign, audience campaign, display campaign, video campaign, right? You can do all that for Google and Microsoft ads. So if you click here under campaigns, and by the way, I have videos for all of that on my YouTube channel. Take a look how to create a display campaign, how to create a video campaign. If you click on create here, you can choose any of these options. Look at this, a video views campaign. You can do that. Let me go back. Oops, let's click on create again. Anyway, you can do a regular search campaign. You can do video views campaign. And if you click on visits to my website, you can choose audience ads, which are ads that are going to show up on websites. So you can give that a try and see if that works. And again, I have a video showing you exactly how to do that. If you have any questions, you can take a look and give it a try. But these are the 7 ways how you guys can scale your Microsoft ad campaigns and start seeing more money from those profitable campaigns that you have. If you enjoyed this video, I do invite you to check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/IvanMana, where I have over 500 actual videos at this point, another 100 of shorts or so. If you go to videos, just a bunch of different videos you can find value in for a variety of online marketing topics. I especially like my case studies here that go over in detail and show you everything what makes a campaign profitable or not so profitable, and kind of just go over it and look at different scenarios. I also invite you to check out my website at ivanmana.com, where I give you guys a free affiliate marketing guide and offer additional courses that you will definitely find value in for Google ads, Microsoft ads, Facebook ads, remarketing. I go into everything in very, very thorough detail, helping you master these networks. And that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.